Test 1, 2.
Name?
Hello.
Hello.
Hopefully I didn't send you too many emails tonight.
Welcome. Hey. Oh, let me, okay. I was hearing myself double talk because I had this streaming going.
Remember back when last season when we'd run events and people would be like waiting at the doors for them to open to come in? And remember when we were like, oh my gosh, we're not ready.
No, I don't feel that. I just, it just.
Yet here we are today, and
Here we are.
It's been an amazing journey for all.
It has been. And I'm sure I'm going to do one of, I'm just going to say it right now. I'm sure one of these is not going to work like I'm thinking it's going to work, but that's okay. We kept it simple.
As one of the judge advisors in this process this season, watching the teams problem solve with us during this experience.
I think like many fellow, well, I shouldn't say fellow because I'm not an educator, but all of my friend educators, we have learned more about online Zooming and webcams and streaming and microphones and headsets than we choose to ever have learned in the past.
And that has been the conversation we've had with our students to raise it to the next level when it come in person. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. How are you doing, Pascal?
I'm trying to do the best I can in the middle of an experience that we're all experiencing during a pandemic, adapting the best we possibly can. So what I'm really happy with is the breath of fresh air that all these teams have given us. So tonight is a special time to celebrate.
Exactly. I'm going to be out walking the bog with my kids while I watch the Zoom, but I'm excited to see how it comes.
Epic walking the dog thing and keep it real.
I just love, we've got to get out and get the fresh air. It's like, I think it's the only thing you have these days.
Yep.
So thank you. Were you one of the judges, or was Peter a judge?
So I think, Luann, this is your show, but you could say, judge advisor. So I managed the process for the judging and kept track through this whole process to make sure everything was, where it needs to be in order to hear and see and witness the great accomplishment of all of our teams this season. So we have a lot to celebrate.
Well, thank you for giving your time. My teams really appreciated it.
Thank you.
What I don't like this year is Mr. Scott advanced all the Hopkinton teams by default to states. So dumb.
Yep. Looks like we're getting more and more teams pre-signing up, which is great to see. And one thing I've always been trying to get my students to do is to change their profile pictures to something interesting. So I'm appreciative of 48425A, RoboSheen. To have that calming profile picture of a cat. It's much better than a blank screen with just a name in Zoom calls. Oh my gosh. Okay, I take that back. Team
you just opened up Pandora's box.
Yeah, team 1579A, 7A, Daniel. What's with the orange? My gosh, I have to wear sunglasses.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's just my test screen while I get my webcam up.
No, dude, it's totally fine. I'm just looking at this. I'm go, whoa! I was looking at the calming effect, and suddenly came on board, and that effect came on the Zoom call. The energy is really good. So if you're a Syracuse fan, I believe they were during the March Madness. I don't know where they ended up. Go Orange. I say that for the benefit of my daughter who is at Syracuse University.
Well, we have 15 participants so far here, and I see 17 on Zoom. So I expect in the next 5 minutes, we're going to see a flood of teams, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So welcome to all the teams that are here. We are excited to be sharing the Southern New England Championship results with you this evening. Thank all of the coaches, all of the students.
And Luann, correct me if I'm wrong. If you do you have a rename for these groups so that they can put their team affiliation during the Zoom call?
Yeah, if you're in on the Zoom call and you can change your name to your team number, that would be great.
And do include like the first name of the person we're directing to, because it's both the team identity and the representative. Those are both epic things. So capture the team spirit. And I'm looking at the cat sleeping on a beautiful quilt.
Yeah, we're definitely jumping up numbers. We got 23 on Zoom and 26 I'm sorry, 23, yeah, 24 on Zoom and 26 on YouTube. So
totally appreciating the creativity of profile pictures while you're in there and people in person. So I do know that with my students, we do try to go over and give that virtual sense of normalcy. So let's see, virtual background, that would be my shop. I think that's where we're at. Let's see if we can do that. A little bit fake last year's game, maybe not.
So we're just gonna give it just a couple of more minutes. Because everybody's watches are all synced just a little bit differently.
And if many of our students here, teams here, are going, with Zoom, the latest client with their own things, I don't know. Do they believe that Southern New England region is one of the most resilient, toughest regions in the globe? I would give that a thumbs up. Let's see if we agree with that sentiment. Let's see how many teams think that we got it. So, and thank you for the thumbs up in person. You can do your thumbs up in Zoom. Let's have a little bit of fun. And in there, oh my gosh, believe in yourself. You guys are the greatest. Oh, I should model this. Okay. And definitely, have a little bit of Zoom fun with the claps, in there. Give ourselves the hand for the season, as we get everyone on board.
Okay, Pascal, all you have to do is, who thinks next year's game is going to be a water game? Give us a thumbs up if you think it's going to be a water game.
Oh, wait, there's no thumbs down. There's no thumbs down. No.
I saw some rumors flying around, so,
I saw some rumors on the forum that I may have a tie-in to next year's game, that I may have leaked inadvertently a challenge that had not been anticipated. So I don't know how many of you caught the spoiler before it was deleted by the poster, but these are kind of fun things to watch. All I have to say, perseverance.
Good. Hello, Mr. Scott. Thank you for joining us. All right. Well, let's give it just 2 more minutes. I've got 6:02. We'll get started around 6:04. We have a full house. We have 49 people here on Zoom, and I see about another 36 on YouTube. So I'll be honest, I had no idea how many teams were going to log in here. I wasn't sure if people would be like, I'll just wait till she uploads the results, So I'm excited to see you all here. So go New England.
Right. Did you plan on doing like maybe a sort of like a screenshot of all the teams that are present and maybe just get a little, turn on your cameras for a moment? if that's a possibility.
I am open to that, except on my screen, I don't capture all 49 of us. I'll have to do a couple of shots here.
I can do 49 from my screen. So let's get those
All
cameras
right, Pascal, you go. All right.
And this is like typical middle school teacher, and you can go, he's so middle school. I just have to find the boomer control that says take a snapshot of the window. And you guys are terrible. I still see like 20% of this, like it's an epic fail. We didn't win autonomous mode. Let's go a little bit more. Let's get that Southern New England team spirit going in there. Come on, 2602G, you can get a picture in there. H, come on, Hopkinton, let's get some more pictures there. A, where are you? I see some black tiles there, and let's get a group picture once in there. Okay, come on, we still have some 85A. Let's get a camera on. Let's get our A teams on as much as possible. And you guys are epic because you have gone to 2 screens. So we're over 50 kids, teams here. So I'm going to try to do this in 2 shots. So let's first do the first page. Jay, come on, you can get your camera on. Damiana and all the Hopkinton teams. You're being a little bit shy. You guys have been epic. Okay, if you don't have a camera, no shade. Okay, yes, it was shade, but sorry, thumbs down. If you have a profile picture, replace it, and we'll get some shots. So I'm going to get shot number 1. Let's get a big smile there. Best cheeky smile, and let's go, woo, woo, woo. Get a picture there, and let's see how we can do it. I got 1 picture. I can do another picture, and we can get a couple there for the RECF in there, that we get all of our teams being the best they can be. And I'm going to see on page 2, because I have 48 kids with pictures. So let me make sure that I get the second page as well. And one last shot there. Riley, you got a big smile. The camera's over there. Big smile. Face the camera. Tilt the head a little bit to the side. Perfect picture. And I like the upside down picture from 157-97A. Daniel, awesome. This is a moment that we hope we'll never do again, but we'll never ever forget.
Okay, Pascal, you totally have the whole teacher thing down, and I love that you were there because I had Zippo planned for that. So, wait. Thank you.
Just remember, I'm a boomer, so wait, which button do I press to get a picture? Did I do it right? Did I mess it up? And this buys you the 3 minutes that you needed to get all the teams on there.
There you go. There you go. I see 51 people on here on Zoom, and I got another 39 on YouTube. So let's get this show rocking and rolling. I know you guys are eager to hear the results of the Southern New England State Championship. Now, guys, I got to take a step. I never, at the beginning of the season, I was like, I have no idea what this is going to look like. Nobody had any idea what this was going to look like. None of your coaches had any idea what this was going to look like. Seriously. But here in the Southern New England region, we pulled off a 3-part state championship. So we have this, remote skills division with a whole bunch of teams doing remote skills. And we had an in-person division on a field, on the grass, on pallets outside. And we had a whole judging division. And it was just phenomenal how it all came together. It was just great. So I want to give a huge shout out to both Mr. Scott and I do not know how to pronounce your last name, Pascal.
Chenet. Just like it's spelled in French, it's Chenet, which would be in Japanese Shine, which was must die, but that's a linguistic anomaly.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank both of them because between the 3 of us, we were able to make the championship happen. Mr. Shade was in charge of, he was our judge advisor. He took care of all the judging. Mr. Scott took care of the in-person event, and I was in charge of the remote skills event. So kudos to all of us for making that happen. I'm going to pat ourselves on the back because I know we all lost a little bit of sleep in that.
A shout out to Luann, who did all the live remote. How many live remote matches were total?
In the live remote section we did the second time, not including the pre-recorded, there were over 1,200 live remote skills runs. 1,200 on Zoom. So,
And I'd just like to point out, Luann, us teachers here, lowly teachers who see you guys in classroom tend to have your cameras off all the time. But during the live remote, you had your cameras on,
yeah.
totally engaged. We have a lot to learn from you, Luann. You totally figured out the magic to get them to turn their cameras on.
Yeah, it's all about robots, right? It's all about robots. So, okay, well, let's just kind of go through this because I know you guys are all just itching and just want to know the results. So let's go ahead and let me share my screen. And wait a minute, hang on. See, I told you I had it all set up.
So,
and then I changed things around. So hang on.
You got this. You got this.
Oh yeah, I got it.
We're not going to do the 3, 2, 1 Zoom screen. Epic fail.
And a super thanks to Mr. Shanae because, boy, this guy, he didn't have any teams in the game here with all the stuff going on, but he still came over and volunteered and did all those interviews and everything.
Yeah. And back to you, Mr. Scott. And, you know, this season, so many thanks to your organization, your efforts. From the moment the pandemic started, you organized teams to do face masks, shields. There were a lot of naysayers saying, wait, we got to be really cautious. But you put yourself out there, your organization out there, and we're truly appreciative.
All right. Okay, so you guys, I just want to confirm you guys see my shared screen. You see the Change Up logo. All right, I get a thumbs up. I'm doing something right. So let's go ahead and start off with the ones that we already know because the teams showed up really early in the morning. They played on the field. They played their hearts out. And our tournament champions, want to give our congratulations to team 63857D out of Stock and 63857A free shipping from Mashpee, Massachusetts. So congratulations to those two teams there.
Go Mashpee. Had to add it. Sorry. Good job, guys.
So great job for all those teams. I know Mashpee, they've been working hard. They had to get extra space and they had to borrow somebody else's space and they made all sorts of crazy things happen. So, all right, let's go to our, oh, and of course my computer is going to be slow. So our tournament finalists, again, we know who they are, but we're going to go ahead and recognize them again. We have team 2602H from Hopkinton Hydra and team 2898X Stud 777 from Hopkinton, Massachusetts and Milton, Massachusetts. So congratulations to our tournament finalists. Great job. All right, now here's one that you guys do not know yet, and that is our Robot Skills Champion. I suspect you might have an idea of who our Robot Skills Champion is. And drum roll, it is RoboSheen from Lexington, Massachusetts with a high score of 250 points. They had 124 in programming and 126 in drivers. They had some amazing programming going on there. They did a lot of hours to get that program to do what it did, and driving skills. It just shows that practice, right? Right, coaches? The more you drive, the better you're going to be at it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's now go to the Design Award. Drum roll. Let's see. Mr. Shanae is I'm going to have you talk about that one.
Right. And so many of you have teams submitted engineering notebooks, and a lot of times it was challenging especially when you guys were far apart, trying to collaborate and sort of come to decisions on how to make it work. I would first want to quickly acknowledge our judging team, which was composed of Greg Caswell from QCC2, Maureen Parker from Billerica Middle School, Peter Erblin from Framingham High School, and Sharon McKinnon from Walsh Middle School. These are all seasoned adults who've worked with these teams during the seasons, sent many teams to Worlds, and have also participated in the judging process throughout a number of seasons at championship levels. So you were in good hands. We were so delighted to meet all the teams. The quality of the notebooks were excellent. Overall, they were all working hard, applying the design process. We have one team that stood out in the design award. And the design award is presented to the team that demonstrates the most organized and professional approach to the design process, project and time management, and team organization. This team's engineering notebook provides a clear and complete documentation of the team's robot design process and the development of their game strategy. The winning team also demonstrated effective communication skills and teamwork. The design award this year is presented to team 78889A, Killingley High School from Killingley, Connecticut. Congratulations to you all. The judges were super impressed with how you developed your program, connected what you were doing in your classroom, and applied it to your engineering problem solving. And that is, authentic engineering at its best. All right, so good job to all y'all.
All right, well, now this is the other one that everybody wants to know, the Excellence Award, because we all know this is like the high caliber award. Who's the Excellence Award? And I can't even imagine trying to judge for an Excellence Award, looking at Zoom videos and watching in-person tournaments over Zoom and looking at notebooks and doing judging with kids and on through Zoom. It must have just been so different and amazing though.
And it was a great experience because we were looking, by the way, for teams who are listening, Luann's dog has his favorite toy, which is the squeaky turkey or chicken. And it sounds like a baby being mauled by something that shouldn't be happening. No, it's okay. And this is what makes doing a championship during a pandemic, the only thing that's comparable is having power out in a championship event for 3 days prior to your event and literally setting up in the dark. Been there, done that. This is even more challenging.
I do have to tell you, we did have one team that was running the remote skills event in the dark because they lost power in the middle of the event.
Marlboro.
And my heart to them because, I totally know what that experience is. And that's what brings out the best of the best. And when we look at the Excellence Award, the words, speak for themselves. The Excellence Award is highest award presented in the VEX Robotics program. The recipient of this award is a team that exemplifies overall excellence in creating a high quality competitive robotics program. This team is a strong contender in numerous award categories and exemplifies dedication, devotion, hard work, and teamwork. This team is committed to quality in everything they do. The Excellence Award is presented to Team 2602A, Hopkins Alpha, Hopkinton High School, and from Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Anyone who's seen this group work and their organization work understands this is part of the program. And well done.
All right, congratulations to all of our teams. That's just so amazing and so exciting. I love seeing all of those teams come through, and I have loved watching all of those teams all season long during remote skills and the live tournament. And I look forward to seeing you guys, moving on and doing great things. But now, we also, as you know, in New England, we have 12 World Championship spots to give away, right? So we've given away 7 of them through Tournament Champions, Tournament Finalists, Robot Skills, Design, and Excellence. Now, out of those 7, there's 1 team that already qualified through an online challenge award. Now, let me do this. Okay, so 2602H has already qualified through an online challenge. So that means there are 6 spots remaining for teams to go to World Championship based on your global skills ranking. And guys, these scores were like neck and neck. I was watching them all like the last weeks and just seeing what they were gonna do. And I was watching one go up and one go down. And you guys were neck and neck with these. So we are going to announce all the teams that are going to receive an invitation. So let's go ahead and get started. So our first team is send preview to live is team 15797, the Manic Mechanics from Concord, Massachusetts. Congratulations to them. Our next team is 260F, Hopkins Genetics Freddy's from Hopkinton, Massachusetts. So congratulations to them. Our next team is team 4478R, Richard from Monroe, Connecticut. And our next team is team 2602E, Hopkins Connecticut Elite from Hopkinton, Massachusetts. And invitation number 5 is team 228A, Gus Robotics Team from Meriden, Connecticut. And bringing out the lot for the global skills ranking team number 6 is going to go to team 25600S, Latin S from Wex Roxbury, Massachusetts. So congratulations to all of those teams that are going to receive an invitation to our World Championship. That will probably go out later this week or early next week, so you guys can start thinking about that. I do also want to let you guys know that if you are not on this list, you are still a winner in our eyes. You guys have achieved some amazing things this season. You have competed strong. You can put yourself on the wait list for the World Championship if you would like to participate in either the live remote skills version or the live remote tournament version. I can't guarantee you will be pulling teams from the wait list, but there's a high probability that that will be an option for you. So that might be something for you guys to consider. If you really want to go, you guys can consider that. For the rest of you, I'm sure you're going to have questions about which format to do and how is this all going to work. And this is just so new. And the coaches are relieved that they don't have to make plane reservations and hotel reservations, although I think we would much rather be doing that. But
I do have to say, we do have the challenges of getting the facility set up so the kids can have the practice time that they need to be ready, whether it's remote or in person. It's going to require a lot of preparation, a lot of practice. So those of you advancing, just do pay attention to, preparing, practice. You guys have the right direction. Develop those skills. You'll be ready.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that said, I just want to congratulate all of the teams. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for making Southern New England, putting it on the map this year between all of the live remote skills we did, through all of the live tournaments we did, through the live remote tournaments we've done. We really did it all. We found a way to make all of that happen. So I thank you guys for being a part of it, and good luck in your future. For those seniors who are on the call, we wish you guys the best of success, and we look forward to you guys volunteering with us next year.
And don't forget, back to you, as you move to colleges and also their scholarships, probably still available through the RCF, as you move forward in there.
All right. If any of my coaches have anything that they want to add? All right. Well, let's just wrap it up. Thank you guys very much. It was great seeing you all, and I look forward to seeing you at the next competition. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you want to leave this screen sharing on, or do you want to take the screen sharing off?
Okay, to be honest with you, I can't find it.
Oh my gosh, the screen share, it's at the very top that says stop screen share. Oh,
Yeah, it's not. It got separated, and I can't
that's kinda
find where
cool.
it is.
this is actually looking pretty darn cool.
Hang on, it's behind something.
I like your wall screen there. That's pretty good. By the way, this is the part of the program that we go, thank you, Luann.
Thank
for
you,
the
Luann.
amazing job in there. I just want to say it's been quite the journey during pandemic.